Hola gente, estamos en un nuevo video. Yo perdí ese caleta. Wow, hoy día, weón. Recién me bañé, weón. Llegué remo. Bueno, o sea, estuve haciendo unas pequeñas cosas. Por ejemplo, coloqué una torre de esta weá aquí. Más con unas torres de defensa. Y agua, un poco de agua, ¿no? Y más comida. Ahora lo que voy a hacer una misión que tengo pendiente hace tiempo. ¿Qué es esta? Que no sé dónde es. Aquí. No, aquí me quieren matar. Aquí nomás. Esta misión la tengo pendiente hace tiempo. Verdad, tengo que comprar la munición de fragmentación que todavía no lo hice. Bueno, lo hago después de esta misión.
Need something?
Take a look.
Got it.
Hold.
Roger. Holding position.
Go check that out.
Affirmative.
Lock and load!
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Insurance?
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right? Brother?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Of the people, for the people? Brother.
I can tell I'm gonna like you already. Just consider this town your home away from home. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed.
Right. Who What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
There's something a bit off.
Must be the fumes from all these deadly instruments I'm selling. Now, are you buying anything today?
I'll take a look, sure.
Each weapon...
Oh, new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything can...
Let's see what you got.
Remember, no returns, exchanges, or death threats.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of good neighbor. All I'm saying.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go
Amari's
talk to
downstairs,
Amari.
You big flirt.
Let's see what Amari is up to.
Here for Amari? She's downstairs. Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't make a big softly hurting sound. All right?
Dr. Amari?
Yes. I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
Hey,
Viewpoint?
If you have the time to talk now, I'd still like to know what you think about Scribe Halen.
Functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static.
Scribe Halen?
Can't make sense
Why?
of any
Is
of
something wrong with her?
No, not at all. Halen's doing well. I simply wanted to talk to you about her, but I wanted to know what
The
you thought.
Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully, it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. People are always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. Steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we...
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Sit down.
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So...
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead.
Yeah.
Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
I hear you'll take care of people's problems.
Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Ya la quinta la decía, bro.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. You still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
As you can see.
What do you want? You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
It's come to my attention that you've been rather
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override
Opa.
initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Pues esto no
All computers are still working.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders.
Ah.
Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Esto bueno se está moviendo.
This is the one. Here.
Open it. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, no. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
Headshot, bro.
Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Aquí está lo importante, weón, por fin.
Is that your son?
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City.
Good news, I think.
Puta, weón, voy a
I
tener
thought
que
it was
irlo,
a
¿no?
terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. It's a big crisis this time.
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil.
Brian Virgil.
We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Shush.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
¿Le van a matar a este weón?
Home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Lo habrán llevado con un síntesis parecido a mí, seguramente.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Concha tu madre, me cagué, weón.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Ahí puedo volver. Ahí dice. Ya bueno. Uf, tremendo drogado, ¿no? Hubiese preferido fumarme de 20 jets, sí.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you
¿Y
feel?
el señor Nick, bro?
Amari.
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I saw Kellogg's life.
That's right. He was a human.
Uh-huh.
How does that make you feel?
La verdad.
It's convinced me that I did the right thing. He was a rabid dog, and he needed to be put down.
I suppose I can't fault you for that. We're getting off track. The important thing is that the only question is, what do we do now?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd
Okay.
need as much as you could carry.
Ya la observo.
A sealed environment suit would be great if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor.
Bueno, aquí tengo ya una.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way,
Gana un trofeo, a ver. Completamente peligrosa, pero. ¡Vamos! ¡Subí de nivel! Cancha de tu madre. Me voy al agua. Nick, bro. El Nick está más drogado, seguramente. Era una revista. Incluye el juego de... Ah, bueno.
Learn anything interesting?
¿Dónde está Nick, bro? Decirle thank you lo de match, bro. ¿Me voy a llevar cosas de aquí ahora? No.
Nick. Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
What did you say? What? What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me. But that suit of power armor you've got on might be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Radex and rat away.
Me voy a elegir a Nick. Porque voy a hacer esta misión.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck.
Balance dance. Nick es un synth, bro.
If you have the time to talk now, I'd still like to know what you think about Strike.
Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters.
Whoever this brotherhood
Hey,
of stealers
Daisy.
is,
I've
I'm
seen
not
a lot
buying
of
that.
crazy stuff. How's my favorite girl?
What
a flying shit. I see one at the I was a husky the other day.
He wishes.
Qué guato, estos son autógrafos.
All right. We're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters.
Hancock.
We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
Yo creo que me voy a... Tú estás loco.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself
Un poco de hielo.
the Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick
mucho.
together. They can't control us.
Ay, no le puedo soltar. Oh, este bueno es más loco.
Scared of the Institute. Not us. At which town in
Son más vagabundos, weón.
Institute not fuck with? Good neighbor. And who's in charge of good neighbor? Hancock. Of the people, for the people.
Qué juega. Este weón.
Whoa. Now that is some armor. Check out those hydraulics.
Mmm.
Running from something? Welcome home.
No huyo de nada. Pero más respeto. Soy millonario.
Peace, brother.
Paz. Oco. Te separo. Ya me voy a ir de aquí, este lugar más loco, weón.
You step through the gate, you got
Rifle de clavos. Nick.
I'm listening. If I got it.
Quiero... No sé si... Uf, este weón ya lleva cosas. Bueno, me voy de aquí. ¿Dónde tengo que ir? ¡Chistoso! ¿Eh? ¡Chistoso! Puta la mierda, weón. Más lejos que la chucha. Más lejos que la chucha, bro. Un poquito más lejos, un poquito más lejos.
Something out there.
No lo sé. No le hacía nada, weón.
Guess I should stop putting off that detection. What's that?
Era la chunte. ¿Dónde hay una manera para cruzar? Yo tengo entendido que si cruzo con la servo me hundo hasta el fondo, weón. El que no arriesga no gana. Puta. Quería hacer un headshot, bro. No salió. Es todo para allá, bro. Todo. Que voy a estar en una cueva, weón. Pero es una cueva de Forest. La wea ahí. Tranquilo, tengo 12 núcleos más. Bueno, si vienen hacia mí, me molestan, los mato. Listo. ¡Oh! ¡No! ¡No! Puta la escopeta, weón. Bueno, tengo misil igual, que no se olvide. Ah, mira, justo está aquí la hermandad para ayudarme, weón. Toma, temeo, toma, Te gané con 2 nuques, bro. Me costó. Me gustó más la hermandad de acero, bro. La hermandad de acero sí sirve. Bueno, esto lo voy a llevar para venderlo, ¿no? No sé si había guardado, la verdad. Por eso guardé de nuevo. De nuevo, bro. ¡Huepa! Estos son bomberos, ¿sí? Policía. Bueno, a ver.
It's giving you trouble, I could...
A ver.
There we go.
Protectron on duty.
Uno de cada una weá, weón. ¿Y me cura?
Protect and serve.
Ah, están... Ya, permiso. Puta, estos weones más weón. Y no hay nada más interesante aquí, aparte de ese sanguinario. Ya no hay nada más. Ya este weón. Toma.
Whatever you need.
Chatarra, bro. Quiero ver qué hay aquí en este desarrollo. Bro, no. Murieron para defenderme. Qué weá. Acá hay seguramente mutante, weón. Bueno, te voy a ayudar, compa. Para eso están los amigos, ¿no? Ay. Cálmate, güey. No, tiene que ser la nuca. Toma, conche, tu madre. A la mierda. Ay, se me acabaron las nuques. Bueno, me voy a comprar uno del pelado este de... Bueno, se me acabaron. Ahora estoy aquí, bro. Se me acabó. Oh, one. ¿Otro más? Bueno, no tengo problema. Si anda con hambre el mutante, bro. Ah, ya, andamos con esa. De cerca se lo va a aplicar a Guanao. Porque veo que nos anda aprendiendo. ¿Qué tenía el bebecito? Lo de llevar nomás para venderlo, bro. No era nada legendario, que bueno, no.
Like there's some choice salvage here.
Bro, parece que aquí no hay nada, Ya, Nick, Nick. Ah, chuta. Completado, bro. Para venderlo. Culiaban lanzada 3 nuques, weón. Para venderlo nomás, bro. Nada que hacerle. Oye, weón, el Nick. Nick, bro, oye, Nick. Creo que estos guanos murieron por mi culpa, sí. La mea nuke le lancé. Era un suicida, bro. ¿A quién se le entrega las holopacas, esto de cuando un soldado muere y todo ese tema? Agustín Nick, bueno, le dirá. Quería darle. Esto lo voy a vender para más rato. Y esto también lo voy a vender.
Hey there. You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. To us proud.
Ya, aquí le entrego
So
esto.
you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
Ya, ok. No hay nada más interesante aquí. Ah, tengo que ir a la misión, que bueno. Ya después reviso esta weón. Ya, me estoy distrayendo. Puta, queda un weón más. Fallé, weón. Se salvó nomás. Por ahora. ¿Viste? Otro weón más que se salva nomás, milagro. Ya, mejor. Pues weón. Upa, me dolió, Te voy a quitar el super mazo, bro. Perdiste. Perdiste, bro. Munición, bro. Viste, ahí recuperé ya todo. Todos los misiles que perdí, bro. Estoy viendo si necesito recargar las armas. Hay un campo de colono. Ahí hay un refugio. Ojito. Mira. Otro más. Ese yo no lo tenía así. Registrado, guardado, como sea. ¿Cuál será? De todos los que hay. Ah, estos son rotos, culiao. Vamos por la hermandad, cero. ¡Bomba! No, 95, bro. ¡Ah! ¡No muere! ¡No muere! ¿Qué fue esto, weón? ¡Ay, me dio miedo! ¡Me da miedo! Hoy me pasé, weón, era más atrás. Bueno, igualmente interesante. ¿Qué fue esto, weón? Conche tu madre, me hizo pico, weón. Qué weá, weón. Más relajado, sí, weón. Qué weá. No me voy a meter. No me voy a meter, solo voy a decir eso. Lanzamisiles, bro. Oh, está bueno. Ay, me meto, que tanta guay. ¿Cuánto me deteriora la armadura ese weón? Resiste. Todavía resiste. No, sí, de más. ¡Otro más! Ojalá no te pasí, weón. No te pasí, Julio. ¡Conche tu madre, weón! Tenía una misión tan fácil, weón. Chaval, cuidado. A ver, tu rifle, 39 daño, lo voy a vender. Lo voy a vender. Ya, Nick, bro, carguero. Perrito, bro. Está más lleno de weá. Artillera ahí. Aquí. Mi carguero personal, bro. El supermazo es bueno, bro, pero me gustaba la katana, la verdad. O sea, la katana, weón, la espada del chino. Un recuerdo bonito de él. Vamos, bro. Me van a violar aquí. Bueno, que esta no es la misión, pero a ver. Vamos a darle nomás. Vamos, Nick. Los mejores. Me faltan balas, weón. ¿Dónde está, weón? Epa, Nick, por favor. Para venderlo, bro. Se supondrá que va a los láser. Ah, saliste más, weón. Había que recargar la agua. Conche tu madre. Oh, habían estos weones, weón. Me están haciendo pico esto otro. Me van a hacer romper la armadura ya. Mira, menos mal que vengo con armadura, weón, pues si no me hacen mierda, weón, estos culeados. Para armas, bro. De la puntería, compadre. ¿Sabéis qué más? Ya, me cansé. ¿Ah? Qué bueno, se rompía. Me cagué. No lo ocupo, pero lo guardo. Coleccionista, bro. Oye, esa weá no se...
Sure made a mess of this place, didn't they?
No sé, ahí le pego un tiro. Toma la mierda. ¿Qué suena, weón? Como araña. Me da miedito. El culeo. Ojalá no haya un sanguinario así como conquistó una wea así. Upa. A ver. Entonces para pasar información personal del búnker. 95, bro. Qué wea. Se voy a entrar el mapa. Ah, botella. Permiso. Permiso. Mira, se viene boss final grande, bro. Si me estoy dando todo esto, weón. No acostumbro, la verdad, a llevarme esto. Así como cavado, weón. Nick. Nick, you dig it? Ya. Permiso, pues, weón. Puta, Nick. Ah, verdad, la semejanza, bro. Ah, 5 años desde que la entró Maltec ayudar a todos los sujetos del refugio superar los síntomas. Creo que este era el que era alcohólico, todos tenían algo alcohólico. Para algunos sujetos no hacían nada.
You need me to take a... Oh, you got it. we ought to talk.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figured there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, is there anything you want to know?
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. But my memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters, and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. The local mechanic even gave me a one. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait, part of the reason I've stuck around.
I do what's needed.
Well, you certainly seem to judge doing good pretty high on your list of necessities. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out. See what I can do.
Yes.
looking for something?
Hey,
Go on.
wait there.
I'll stay put.
Get that pistol.
Sure thing.
Hey,
There's something you
grab
need?
that.
And that was Frankie Carl there. Well, I mean, I guess it was actually Marjorie Hughes doing the singing. Never mind. Here's the latest news, or at least the latest news that I've heard about. Maybe everyone else already knows. The
Inside, you got,
Hey, come look at this.
are seriously fucked, you know that?
Suppose someone should make use of it.
crop's coming in pretty good.
Hey,
Need armor?
let's see what you have.
Here's what I've got.
Heads up.
Whatever you need. Anything I can lug for you?
I'm sure I've got something you need.
Just looking to trade a little.
Sure thing. Need armor?
I'll take a look, sure.
Great. If you're looking for armor, I may have something you can use.
I'll take a look, sure.
Here's what I've got.
Hi.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
Let's see what you got.
Let me know what you'd like. Yes?
Make good time when the weather's this clear.
Heads up.
Go ahead.
Hey there.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
Let's see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
At least it's not raining.
If you have the time to talk now, I'd still like to know what you think about Scribe Halen.
She's as dedicated as they come. Real team player.
I couldn't agree more. But I wasn't looking for an evaluation.
So there is a heart beating under all that armor after all.
I suppose I deserve that. I just don't normally find these discussions easy to handle, so I try to avoid them at all costs. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
She seems to be able to handle herself. Why are you worried?
Helen is a model scribe. This has nothing to do with her capabilities in the field. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers, so he could die with dignity. Even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected him without question.
It sounds like she was simply following your orders.
Of course she was. Halen's never been insubordinate. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you," before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her, and for that matter, everyone under my command.
Come on, Dance. What is it you're really worried about here?
I don't know. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Hell, how can I have confidence in myself?
Would it make you feel better if I told you that I believed in you?
Actually, it does. Well, it looks like things have taken a turn. I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion. And with all the problems you're facing, you still took the time to listen. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
Does this mean you...
I hardly think that would be appropriate, soldier. I don't want my moment with Halen to give you the wrong idea. We're strictly friends. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders. I think it's been weighing on me more than I realized. I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst, instead of at my best.
Look alive.
What's the plan?
I think you should stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target.
Look alive.
I'm all ears.
Attention. Bravo 6-4, report to Armor Bay 2. Bravo 6-4 to Armor Bay 2.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Place to live on.
When it comes to keeping
Tegan.
running,
What can I get for you today?
best.
Let me see what you have.
Be my guest.
Something for you?
No machine
Proctor
should have
Tegan.
free will.
Looking to pick a
Why?
fight? I'll help
Fellas,
you
you
in
had
it.
to turn yours in?
Reporting for extra work.
Hard to... The food store will be reckless. Your mission will be to ensure full co-op.
I'm in.
Thought you would be. Here's the location.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
It's about time we resupplied the Pridwin too. I'll be damned if they have to start rationing out food.
Set me up.
Got some choice weapons.
Facts that might appear...
What's the plan?
But I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
Proctor,
That farm's nothing you can't handle.
set me up.
All of my weapons are mission.
Sure.
I can't believe super mutants were human once.
Hey!
Knowledge science have gone so wrong.
Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I found some technical...
Splendid. Up here are the caps that are... Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source. Check every building you explore.
Something I can do for you, soldier?
Could use some supplies, actually.
Scribes have been stocking...